And rolling. Good evening. We are the group 7. We will be presenting to you our topic, which is the children with difficulty with self-care. I am the one of the member. My name is John Vic Baluka.
My name is Lisa Lanayo.
And now let us proceed to our first slide, which is contains rather the definition.
So here, self-care difficulty means a learner has a hard time doing daily activities like eating, dressing, bathing, brushing teeth, using the toilet, and keeping things clean. So here, learners with difficulty in self-care are those students who struggles in doing the activities like in eating. Sometimes the people to or don't know how to use utensils properly, like the fork and the spoon. Next, in dressing, they may forgot to button their hair. They may forgot to take a bath in the toilet. They may forgot or they are shy to use the toilet because they don't know or they're just afraid to raise their hand, so they often pee on their pants. Lastly is things clean. These skills are important because they help children become independent, confident, and accepted by others. Some learner may find these skills hard to learn without the teacher's extra help and guidance. Next, identification. So there are learners who by their feet or use the toilet properly. So they depend on the teacher or classmate to finish simple tasks. Okay, next reporter.
Okay. Thank you very much for
Next
that.
reporter.
So, thank you very much for that, Crystal. So, teacher can also observe learner to know how much support they need. By watching how learners manage daily routines in class, the teacher can see who struggles and who needs step-by-step guidance. This helps teacher decide what kind of help is needed in learning self-care. So, the meaning of this is that the teacher is the one who provides a special role in identifying what are the needs, what are the guidance should be given to those children who struggles in learning self-care. What do we mean by that? Through observation. Observation is very important. Why? Because the teacher are the one who first sees what is the behavior of a child or of the student inside the classroom. And with that observation, the teacher can come up or conclude what kind of support, guidance, or whatever it is that should be given into the child. Okay, let us proceed to our next slide, which is the learning characteristic. Learners with self-care difficulty may have weak motor skills, making it hard to use spoons, fasten buttons, or trouble following directions. These children really relies on dependency to their parents, to their teachers, wherein instruction are not easily followed because of their delays growth or development. Some may feel frustrated, embarrassed, or shy because they cannot do things like other classmates, and because of that, those children who struggles a lot may face rather embarrassment, or they can be bullied by others because others can do basic things, meanwhile them who struggles a lot cannot do or cannot practice basic or fundamental things just like brushing or washing your toes, washing your hands, and that would make them their self-esteem very low. So on the bright side, many learners show friendliness, eagerness to learn, and can improve when the teacher gives proper support. So it says here that with proper support or guidance given by the teacher, the students shows eagerness to learn, not only eagerness, but friendliness to other people or to the children around them. So that's why the teacher really needs to be at the every side of the children in order for them to be accommodated and to see the, or rather to address their needs. Am I clear with that? Okay.
Yes po.
Let us proceed to our next slide, which is the general educational adaptation. Mr. Pista, can you please take over the, Jana rather?
Okay, so now let's proceed to general educational adaptation. So the teacher can help by teaching self-care skills by step. So this is called task analysis. So for example, hand washing into simple steps, turn on, scrub, rinse, and dry. So the teacher can use posters, clear instructions, and repeated practices to help learners remember. So another way is video modeling, where learners watch a video or demonstration and then copy the steps. So you as a teacher, in ensuring that your students will learn self-care, for example in hand washing, you need to teach them on how to properly wash their hands and step by step. So also educate them on what is the purpose and benefits that they can get in washing their hands. So in teaching them, you may use video presentation that shows how to properly wash their hands. So also, you as a modified the way you teach the students how to wash their hand. So for example, is you may include singing happy birthday while they are washing their hands. So this, I think, the most effective way, especially in elementary, because they can feel enjoyment while washing their hands. So next slide.
Thank you for that. The next is the teacher can also use training. In forward training, the learner starts with the first step and slowly learns the next one until they can finish the whole test. For example, in brushing teeth, the learner first learned pick up the brush, then later add toothpaste, then brushing, and so on. In backward training, the teacher does most of the step, but lets the learner finish the last one. Over time, the learner adds more steps until they can do the task alone. This helps because the learner always ends with success, which building confidence. In short, in training, learners does steps in sequence. In forward training, learner starts with step 1 and adds more steps and so on and so forth. In backward training, the teacher does most steps, learner does last one, like rinsing, and learner builds confidence, ending with success. So now next is practice is very important. The teacher should also slowly reduce help until the learner can do things alone. Tools like Velcro shoes, spoons with thick handles, or large toothbrushes can also make tasks easier. Add buddy system where a classmate helps and encourage and praise from the teacher can motivate the learner to improve. Okay? Mr. Lalantacon will give us a scenario.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Rapista. I'm audible.
Yes.
The first scenario is a grade 2 student has trouble in washing hands after using the toilet. He puts a poster with 5 steps above the sink. With daily reminders, then practice, the learner slowly reminders and can wash hands alone. The scenario 2, a learner has a trouble eating in school canteen. The teacher gives a learner a spoon with thick handle and assigns a classmate's to sit as lunch buddy with practice and encouragement. The learner eats better and feels more confidence joining classes. In scenario 1, a second grade student had difficulty in washing their hands independently after using the toilet. The teacher addressed by placing poster with five steps above the sink, and providing daily reminders and practice. As a result, the students gradually learned the steps and become capable of washing their hands on their own. The second scenario, the students struggled with eating in school canteen. The teacher provided a spoon with thick handle and assigned the classmate to be a lunch buddy. Through practice encouragement, the students can at eating, improve eating, and they felt more confident joining their classes during meals. So the summary will present by Twason.
Okay, in summary, learners with difficulty in self-care face challenges in everyday tasks. They may have weak motor skill, poor memory, or trouble keeping up with classmates. But with patience and the teacher guidance through task analysis, training visual aids, practice adaptive tools, in peer support, learners can improve step by step over time. They can become more independent and confident. So learners with self-care difficulties may struggle in daily tasks due to weak motor skills, poor memory, or keeping up with peers. But with teacher support, strategies, and practice, they can gradually build independence and confidence. Okay, so that's all.
Thank you, everyone. If you guys have questions, please reach us out lang sa GC or PM our group members. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, and that is all for our presentation about the child with difficulty with self-care. Good night, everyone.
You teacher.
Utang ina.